Well, it's been a few days now since WINX return, and I tell you what, I've noticed, Chris, she had a hard run. I tell you what, there's been plenty of training experts out there saying, oh, got to give her 3 weeks now, she's had a hard run. How does she pull up in your mind?
She's pulled up in my mind, probably like they're saying, but from what I'm seeing, far from the truth. So she's pulled up very well, eating up. She looks better for the run. I just thought she was carrying a bit of weight going into that race, so I think you'll see a fitter horse, and keen to run her in 2 weeks' time. Simple as that.
Is it because you gave her, a lot of your horses, you give a good base, a good grounding before they resume?
Yeah, look, she's a horse that's pretty adaptable anyway.
She goes good.
Yeah, if you run her in 3 weeks' time, she can, I don't know, there's no race. So you can go 4 weeks, by that stage she'll be too fresh, and then you do have troubles. But yeah, she's had plenty of work, 2 solid trials, and obviously that first up. And just because she's run a fast 600 doesn't mean to say she's had a gut buster. She's simply got stretched out to her max over the last 600 metres. Prior to that, I don't think it was much different. If she jumped on terms, would everybody expect her to win by 3 or 4 lengths? I think they would.
Yeah, exactly.
So she's missed it by 5 and she's won by a lip. So
just because I think the fast track, she had to. That's what made it, I think, a wonderful effort.
100%. So look, she's come through it well. She'll go to the Chelmsford. I don't want her to get too fresh. That's why I'm keen to run her in 2 weeks' time.
Have you had any more thoughts about the barriers with her?
Not really. Hugh's not fussed at all. He just said it was a split.
She was rocking back?
Yeah. She actually threw her head to the side, and it was just as the mechanics of the barrier was working, and it was all over. The gates had opened. So look, we won't leave a stone unturned. We will give it plenty of thought. We've considered barrier blankets, we've considered earmuffs, we've considered just that she was a bit fresh. So we'll give it a bit more consideration over the next few days, and either change nothing or make a minor change.
But she's come back in great order.
Very good.
Do you feel the pressure with her?
Yeah, I do, for sure.
What were you thinking when Fox Play kicked away? Were you thinking, oh,
yeah,
you could be the hero but the villain?
Yeah, it's very funny watching any horse race, whether it's a Kembla Maiden or whether it is WINX. But with WINX, you go through so many thoughts. You prepare yourself for the worst, and I'd like to say we're pretty well prepared for the day that she does get beaten. We'll cope with it gracefully and speak to the media as you need to do.
It mightn't happen.
Oh, it'll happen.
It might not.
It might not. There's a greater chance that it will, though, and we saw that on Saturday. But so what were my thoughts? I thought, well, only mathematically can she not win because she's going so well. And it was almost a mathematical equation that she couldn't run faster than 31.9. If she was half a length further back, she would have to go 31.8 or whatever. It is almost technically impossible for a horse to run that speed. So I was unsure of that at the time. I could see her looming, and just depending on Fox Play and Ecuador coming back to her a little bit as well. But she got it done. But what was I thinking? Everything in about the space of 10 seconds.
Was it good to see it's great to see so many kids out there with the Peter Tyres Magic Bloodstock banners. He printed himself, didn't he?
It is good, and that adds to the pressure because they expect to see a win. And in most people's minds, her win on Saturday would probably be right up there with Queen Elizabeth's and Cox Plates. They wouldn't know that it's a Group 2 1400 at the start of the season. They see it as every race at WINX is something extraordinary, and it was. But through that you get a bit of pressure, but with Hugh Bowman aboard and a good horse, it's all possible.
It's good to see Hartnell go to Melbourne to dodge WINX, and then he blows them away. You think yourself, smart thinking.
He's a great horse, and that's why it built towards such a race in the Cox Plate last year, and let's hope it's on again this year.
Good luck.
Thank you.